I'm Dale Wallace Sr., originally from Canada, but I've been living in Belize probably the best part of 40 years or more. Went up into Cayo Ignacio for a while, but then somebody said, oh, you got to go to the Keys. So I hopped on a freight boat and came out back in 1974 or 75. And playing music on the island with local people for many, many years. Will Nunez and Emilio Rivero, Oscar Aguilar. And we played all the hotels on the island over the years. And so if you broke your guitar and anything happened, you had to figure out how to repair it yourself. So I started doing that, and then for other people, and then eventually over the years I decided I'd try to make a guitar. So that's how I got into it. Well, I use mostly all local wood when I can get it. Local red cedar, Ziricote, mahogany. And so I incorporate all those things. And recently I've started like putting jaguars and stuff, as you can see on my guitars as the bridge. So that, I'm trying to incorporate Belize into it, and people can actually come in and pick the wood that they want, the actual wood, when it's in its raw state. Like for instance, if they wanted this 200-year-old mahogany, and they said, okay, I want that, then you put their initials on it, and then you start to build the instrument around there. So that's, something that's pretty nice. When I first came here, there was no vehicles other than a couple of delivery Jeeps that they had. No bicycles because all the streets were sand. But the town was only 6 blocks long and 3 blocks wide. That was it. So there's been a lot of big changes, of course, now. Big hotels and all that. However, one thing, people say, oh, it must have changed a lot. So I tell them, yeah, I said, but you go out and sit on the end of one of the piers, you look out there at that beautiful reef that we have, and I say, that hasn't changed, so that's a positive thing. There's so many good wood carvers in Belize. I mean, they carve beautiful stuff. And hopefully somebody will say, oh, they'll take the chance like I did and learn to make musical instruments, so hopefully.